Hello everybody, in today's video I'm going to be doing a quick review on the black plastic version of the 42mm Diane Zhanchi. Now I've already reviewed this cube, but in the stickerless version here, and in the video for this, I think it was the video for this, I asked you guys if you wanted to see the black one when I got it in, and I've had it for a while, and most of you said, yes, I want to see that, so that's what I'm going to give you, but there's not really much of a difference between the review that you would see for this and this review, but you guys asked for it, so that's what you're going to get. So now I've got all the other sizes here, so we can do a quick size comparison. So this is my complete size set now. I've got the 42 on the left, beside that is the 50, beside that is the 55, and on the right here is a 57 in the Camcuber Zhanchi. Now, it's cool that I'm showing you this because my next video that I will have out is going to incorporate all four of these. See if you can guess what it is. Those of you who follow me on Facebook probably already know. You know what I've wondered about this cube is if it's competition legal. I'm not a huge WCA guy, so maybe some of you WCA people out there could let me know if it is competition legal. I thought it would be pretty funny to see somebody actually compete with this tiny little cube. However, it's difficult to solve with, but it also makes it easier. And I don't know any WCA rules about size, but I do know with the stickerless one, it's illegal for anything besides blind solving, because if you turn it like this, you can glance the back. I'm sure we all know this, and you can actually see the back color without having to look, which is, you know, it's got quite an advantage. But this, you can't do that. You can't. I don't know what's back here. I can now because it's solved, but if it was scrambled, I wouldn't know what was in the back. But the thing is when you're solving this, your fingers get in the way with the algorithms. You would really have to practice with this cube in order to get really fast. Now I can get 15-second solves, 17 seconds, but for the majority, I'm around a 20-second average with this, and these days I'm averaging 17, so I'm actually on average slower with this cube. But it does offer some advantages because you can glance the left and the right side really easily because you have barely any movement. Whereas on this, you can see that I've got to turn it quite a lot more to see that. But on this, it's like barely there. So there's advantages but disadvantages with this. Now, as far as movement goes with this puzzle, it's really nice. I mean, it's a Diane Zhanchi, like it's super awesome. I always do the T permutation, probably because I really like it. It's my favorite permutation. As far as the corner and the edge pieces go, they are pretty much the same as the Diane Zhanchi. It's not exactly the same. I mean, these three here are all molded the same. But on the 42mm, if you've ever put one together, the center caps are different. And I believe that the edges and the corners might be a little bit different to accommodate that. I'm not exactly 100% sure on that yet. But a lot of people have asked me, you know, because they got the DIY version of this, how did you keep your center caps in? And I'm going to answer all of you right now. You just got to tighten it more. A lot of people, you know, here, I'll show you what I mean. Like, this is what it is. So you can see the screw there. It's a star head, and then it's got this round part underneath it. And as you can see, it's not really inside of anything. It's actually kind of sitting on something. You can kind of see it on the shiny part next to it there. Whereas on the 55, you can see that it's actually sitting inside the round part. It's the same size screw, but it's a different size center cap, so they've had to accommodate for that. And this doesn't recess inside the puzzle, and a lot of people don't tension it very tight, which means that the screw is sticking out, and of course that means that the center cap won't stay on. But what you have to do is just keep tensioning it almost all the way, and then just back a couple just to get some, you know, nice movement out of it again. And your center cap should really stay in after that. Now, as far as corner cutting goes with this, it's the same as any other Zhanchi. I mean, you can cut 45, no problem. You can even go a little bit further with the 42s. Let's see, I can go way over there. And if I force it, it'll go no problem. So it goes almost to the second line there. Almost. If it doesn't, it goes the other way. So it's a really well-built design. Obviously, it's a Zhanchi, and reverse corner cutting is also very nice. But on this one, it doesn't reverse corner cut as much as the other ones, and maybe that's, I don't know, you know what, maybe that's my tensioning, or maybe it's because the pieces are slightly different, I'm not sure, but overall, I mean, for such a small cube, this thing is really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and scramble it up now and show you a solve, but I'm going to also show you how I scramble, because in one of my videos, I didn't fast forward the scrambles, and a lot of people left comments saying that they thought that my scrambling looked really nice, and they wanted to know how to do it. So here it is. I am going to show you really slowly. I have a certain way of doing a same pattern over and over again, and most people do, and that's why it's not good to hand scramble all the time. And if you do, then really, you know, pay attention to not scramble the same way, because you'll basically be doing the same kind of solve over and over again, and then when it comes to competition, you're not quite as fast as you thought. So okay, my movements, I don't know how to describe it, so I'll just do it really slow. So this is like all that I'm doing over and over and over again. So again, this is one of my movements, as you can see. And then the other one that I do is I kind of turn it like this, do a middle slice, turn it, and that mixes it up real good, and then do this some more times. But of course I don't want to keep doing that, so sometimes I'll just do like a half a permutation and then do it again. It's just a really fast way for me to scramble. I'm sure you all have your own way. All right, so let's go ahead and solve this thing. Oop. Not a very good solve so far. All right, now which we have a G perm. See, my fingers get caught during the permutations. But so anyways, there's an example of the solve. Pieces can get away on you. Like you think that you're gonna, I don't know how to explain it. Like if you have one of these, it's a different kind of solve. The cube moves fine. You know, it's just your fingers. You're not used to it. You're used to solving something, you know, really big like that. There's no way that I could do this kind of algorithm so fast on this cube. It seems to, I don't want to hit it properly or something. See? Anyways, it would take a lot of practice, but that's the 42 millimeter Zhanchi. Let me know your thoughts on it. And if you have it, let me know if you've solved this center cap issue that so many people seem to have. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on my next video.